fundamental to life, and they should work for us.
Yeah, you should be able to exchange value freely. And people have been trying to figure that out for the whole time we've existed, right? They had the barter system, and then there were seashells, and then they had gold coins.
Wampum.
Yeah, money's been a bunch of different things over, the span of, and then they've, I won't say perverted, that's not the right term, but devalued currency over and over and over again. They'll make it out of a certain metal or of a certain alloy, and then they mix it with nickel and like try to, do that. And then now they've done it with fiat. So this is just the next iteration. But that's the other beautiful piece of this. You have a finite amount of some of these digital assets, including Bitcoin and XRP, that you can't create anymore, right?
Absolutely.
No human can corrupt this system.
Absolutely.
So I think that's why you've seen a large portion. Well, what's 1 in 5 Americans?
Shit, it's more than that now. No, it's more than that now. We're seeing like 40% of Americans. Now that number is probably like, yeah, a baby doesn't own it, so it probably is more like 1 in 5. But anybody who can push a button, if you're old enough to push a button and need to go buy gas and do this, it's 40% of those people are tied into crypto.
It makes sense though. Like you can actively see that your money isn't going as far as it used to. Like your house is twice as much as it used to cost just a few years ago. Eggs at the store are 4 times as much.
Well, forget the cost. Just think of how hard it is to move money, to pay people sometimes. Shit. I mean,
yeah. We send international wires and do a bunch of stuff, and it's like USDC's way faster.
Pennies,
and I can do it on the weekend.
24/7. And you could, we've got like a use case right now where we're helping financial institutions send money internationally. So to Ukraine, it costs $45 to send $1 to Ukraine. So these family members are like having to stagger out when they can send money because they have to wait to send $500-$600 because you can't send 50, can't send 60.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. You can't do it literally.
Each the whole what you're trying to send in just the fees.
Right. So if mom in the Ukraine needs eggs, you have to wait. You can't send her $20 or you got to send her 500. You got to send your whole check. I mean, that's the state of the world right now. And again, as a first world country, we don't see a lot of those problems. They kind of just flow in the undercurrent. But these are real problems. And guess how we solve that? Through a combination of technologies like Ripple, like Hedera. Right? Explicitly, when we settle to Mexico into a bank account, we settle in through Ripple.
Yeah.
But it is multi-dimensional. It is something where I don't believe Bitcoin, let's forget Ripple for a second, Hedera and all these other chains. Bitcoin can't solve all the world's problems.
Right.
We can't become a one world